Have you ever worried that your course idea might not actually sell? Like you'll spend months building it, the slide decks, the videos, the works, only to launch to total crickets. It's every expert's nightmare, true. But what if you could know ahead of time if your course was set up to make six figures before you ever hit record? I'm going to give you the 3 checks that tell you instantly if your idea has what it takes or needs a serious rework. Let's get it. All right, there are 3 checks that every course buyer is subconsciously making before they click enroll. Because, yeah, it's not about you, it's about your buyer. And these are not random. These are rooted in sales psychology, buyer behavior, and how human beings justify investing in anything, but especially transformation. And if your idea, if it passes all 3, then you're golden. But if one's missing, you're gonna feel it in your sales. So, check number 1, they want it. They have to desperately want their way out of their problem and deeply desire the result. Not just like, oh, that'd be nice energy. I'm talking ouchie mama level of problem and identity level desire that this program will make them better, will solve their problem in a way that they crave. So ask yourself, when my ideal client gets this result, would their life change in a real way? Not just like slightly make their life easier, but like financially, emotionally, socially, everything. Does it solve a problem that messes with their confidence, their income, their family, or their daily peace? Check number 2. They believe it is possible, even if they want it with their whole heart. If they don't think that they can do it, they won't buy. So your course can't just sound good. It has to feel realistic. They have to believe people like me have done this with this person's help, that person being you. Now, this comes from testimonials, personalized support, or just showing that you understand their world. With you as their guide, does it feel realistic or even inevitable that they're going to get the result? And check number 3, it's urgent enough to fix now. This is the most overlooked one because here's the truth. If it's not painful enough to solve right now, then they'll save your Instagram carousel and never come back. Sorry. Your offer needs to solve something that's already hurting or about to hurt really badly. So if you're promising a dreamy transformation, that's great, but tie that to the cost of waiting. What do they lose emotionally, financially, relationally by not fixing this now? Now, let's make it real. I'm going to give you 3 examples of course ideas that almost worked and exactly how we dialed them up to pass these 3 checks. You ready? Okay. First example, parenting and human design. A human design reader, let's call her Jennifer, makes a course to help moms understand their kids better. Sweet, right? But here's the problem. The moms want it, but they're not totally sold that human design can solve the discipline issues they're having. And their kids aren't really acting out that much. So we've got a mom that wants it, but they don't really believe it's possible and it's not super urgent. So what happens when we reposition? Check this out. We turn that into, I help moms with kids who have ADHD resolve daily tantrums using human design so they can avoid medication and finally have peaceful mornings again. That hits really different, right? So now it's a deep want. They want a peaceful home. They want confident parenting. They have the belief because there's a clear outcome. There's a proven approach for this specific problem that they have. It's niche and it's urgent because if you have a kid who has discipline issues like that, the school's calling, the teacher's emailing, meds are potentially on the table. Now it's an urgent problem. Example number 2. Busy moms and weight loss. So a health coach, let's call her Judy. She wants to help moms lose 10 pounds and get their energy back. How many times have you seen that promise on the internet, right? But here's the thing. While these moms, they want to lose weight and they do believe they can do it because, again, it's all over the internet. They've dieted before and there's no pressure. Like there's no wedding, there's no diagnosis, there's no event. So maybe they're like, I'll start after vacation or next month or in the fall. So we've got a mom who wants it and they believe they can do it, but there's just not a lot of urgency. So now we go deeper and we reposition it as I help moms lose 30 pounds before summer break so they can feel confident in their beach photos again and have great vacation sex. Now the clock is ticking. They're not just buying weight loss, they're buying confidence, connection, and health, potentially even a saved marriage. So we intensified the desire, we intensified the fact that they want it, we reinforced their belief. We could do that with transformational stories about 30 pounds, not just 10 pounds. And we made it urgent. Like, finally, there's a reason that they have to do it, right? There's something coming up. And example number 3, a dog trainer who we will call Julie. And Julie launches an online course to stop leash pulling. Common idea, cool idea, common problem. Dog owners want calm walks. It feels urgent if they're getting complaints or, if it's just a really big strain on them every day. But my suspicion is they're thinking, my dog is too stubborn. This won't work for us. So they ghost because they've got a high want for it and they've got urgency, but they don't believe it's possible. Now, watch the shift. Julie launches a reactive dog training program for pit bull moms with video feedback, live support, and case studies of what's worked for other pit bulls, just like your Juniper and Kona. Boom. That belief now clicks into place. They still have a high want for it. It's still high urgency, but they finally have the belief because now it's not just any dog. It's a dog like their dog with an offer that provides personalized support. So they feel like there's a higher likelihood they're going to be successful with it. So if I zoom out for you, based on your problem that you solve, your course idea that you're trying to validate, how do you turn up and down these dials so that it's a high want, so that it's a high belief that it's possible, and so that there's urgency? It's really simple. You just adjust 3 things. First, you can adjust who it's for, and you want to choose a more desperate niche. I don't like the word desperate, but it gets across what I'm trying to get across. Someone who is more aware of the pain in the moment. So an example of this is like the ADHD mom versus just a general mom, or the reactive dog owner versus just an energetic dog. Number 2, you deepen the result to make it identity level and not just surface. So in our mom weight loss example, instead of just toning up, right? Like, that's a good result. Like, I would like to tone up. It becomes save your marriage because you don't feel comfortable in your skin and intimacy is really hard. So it's the same result. Like, you're still losing 30 pounds, but we're just deepening how it hits for that person based on what's going on in their life. And third is you change the benefits or the pain that you're highlighting, which shift them out of wouldn't it be nice into holy cow, this is like hurting my life today. So you really want to bring it in on close. If you have those 3 things, if you have a client who really, really wants what you have to offer, if it is something that they believe is possible and an urgent need for them, chances are you are sitting on a 6-figure course idea. So go you. If you found this video helpful on your journey to validating your course idea, then please subscribe to the Course Flow to Cash Flow show. You can hit that button wherever it may be, and you can always drop a comment, tell me about your offer, ask a question, and yes, it is actually me who will respond to that. Happy to help you figure it out. Otherwise, I'll see you next week.